Today we're with the MGS5 and we're asking the question, will it fit? We're here at my brother's house and we're going to be looking at booster, child seat, stroller, kind of foldable jobby, and then I'm going to call in my neighbours for a bigger pram to see it fit in the boot. So I want to show you what it's like. The Isofix coverings in the rear, you've got two with top tethers. Going to get them fitted to see what they're like space-wise, and then the strolling bugger will have no problem fitting in the boot. So let's get started. So with that completely flat floor, it's got good space. That seat is set for me. I'm 6'2", 188 centimeters. They've done a lovely job of integrating the ISO into the actual seat, so there's nowhere really where the crumbs can get down. And then you just pull it over, and then you've got the Isofix. So what I'll do is I'll set up the tripod on the other side, so you can see what it's like for me munting and grunting. Okay, so we've got the and just like that, and you have the ability of spinning this around then as well if you need to. But yeah, locked in, and there's plenty of room here. Let's try the booster seat from the other side. Bit easier to do the child seat, booster seat. We're dropping down the flap, and then click and click. Very handy. Let's see if that trolley, how much space is left in the boot with that fold down trolley, buggy. So it is the carry-on suitcase size travel buggy, so loads of space, and you even have more space down here. So I will get that bigger buggy from my neighbours. On this side you can see exactly how much space is behind me with that booster seat and that child seat over there. And so, yeah, really good. And these are top tethered seats as well, if you have got child seats that do have that top tether system in them. And so, yeah, lots of space. Next step, we are going to try the pram, if we can get it, and also some suitcases. So, very practical for its size, C SUV and the MGS5. Impressed with it so far. Not an official will it fit kind of test, but the reason I was over at my brother's was I needed to we're moving house in the next couple of weeks, and I need to borrow some trolleys off him. Seats are down, and he also has kindly donated a electric lawnmower for me so that I can start attacking my back garden. And so you can see again just type of space that you're getting. Lots of no issues there. Just that I'd throw that in before we start with the suitcases and folding e-bike and all that kind of stuff. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. All of these kind of practical. There's going to be a dash run through and infotainment screen run through on the MGS5 as well. So if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Thanks. Next up on will it fit in the MGS5, we have the luggage test. We might drop the floor down actually, just to give it its best chance. Put the charging cables in to the side. Wait with me for a minute. A case would be nice actually, MG. Usually you give a case. My MG4 has a case, so I'm sure that's the case with this case with the case. Just to keep everything together. Into the side pocket there. We have large case number one. Because the MG5 and the ZS were really good taxis as well, will we go flat? No, will we go this one first? It has the depth in fairness to it. And then, no. Hold on. No. Wheels out. Is that going to make much difference? I don't think that's going to make much difference. We're going to go sideways and then, yes. And two small ones. So let's see We will go one in on the back, one in on the side. Will it close? Should do. I'll give you a close-up angle now in a second. Oh, didn't like that. Come on, baby. Up we go. What didn't you like? You didn't like this bit sticking up, I'd say. So let's lift up this. Let's put that there. Let's try that one more time. Four. Too large, too small. Let me show you what that looks like. And so I had to just release the upper. So too large, too small. Charging cable in here, and that's on its lowest setting. Does it fit luggage? Yes, it does. Let's try the folding e-bike. Next up, the folding e-bike. I'm going to leave the boot down, or the floor down on it. They're pretty much all the same dimensions. The Fido that I had from a couple of years ago. And no problem. Especially with the boot down. You can see, let me just get the, you get a lot of space in there actually. You could probably put it down with the boot, you probably put it in with the boot up for sure. That is, will it fit with the MGS5? Next up, I have begged my neighbours to give me their pram. So you can see one of the larger two-piece jobbies. I just have to pick it up this evening, so fingers crossed it's not raining. MG5 doing well, MGS5 doing well at the moment. Okay, I'm going to do another video on the infotainment screen. Separate video if you're interested in the MGS5 and you want to go through all the bells and whistles on the infotainment. I'm going to do that on a separate video. I'm going to record it now. Thanks. To wrap up the does it fit section of the MGS5, I've got a Bugaboo Fox multi. This is where you're going to see Derek Sweat. One thing that I didn't cover as the last thing is it has hands-free, which is great if you are carrying a little one. So that came off easier than I thought. That goes down there. And then there is a knack to this. Hopefully it's in frame. So there is button, pull, one clamp, that down, clamp up, button, this, and this clips up here. So this goes in there. And then this comes off if you want it to come off. I don't think I do. I do. You can have this bit off as well. And then this will go in here. You put it sideways so you can see. Now, plenty other space. No doubt there's a flatter way of doing that, but that is the last of the will it fit in the in the MGS5. Hopefully you've enjoyed that practical demonstration. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and remember, if you think an EV is for you and you want me to put buggies into it and suitcases, leave it to me and I'll review. Thank you very much for watching.